a very warm welcome to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Mpopanda here. So guys, in today's video, I'm going to talk about something you know what, guys, this topic is a lot for me, because when I just look back at certain things that I did, I'm just like, but why did you do those crazy things? But anyways, guys, in today's video, I want to share with you the things that I regret doing when I just started working, and I really hope you guys are going to enjoy this video. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and let's get into it. So guys, the first thing I regret doing is getting a credit card without enough knowledge. I regret this till this day, and I'm still paying for that stupid credit card, and my mom doesn't even know that I have a credit card. So I got a credit card because I wanted to build my credit score. I had never had any credit before, obviously, so I did my research and I found out that a good way to build your credit score is through a credit card. But I didn't do thorough research and I didn't understand how it works, you know. So I went to the bank, got the credit card. So listen to what I did when I got to the bank. They gave me all the information and signed everything. Everything was great, and they offered me a minimum amount and a maximum amount. And listen to what a new girl who's just started working, who's just seeing a salary, who's excited to have money in her bank account. I'm like, no, I'm going to take the maximum amount that you're giving me. Hello, am I not suffering the consequences right now? So I didn't do my research. I didn't ask enough questions. I didn't understand how the payments work. I just didn't understand the entire payment structure. Like, guys, I just was so naive, and I just went into this thing without asking anyone. And at home, nobody had a credit card, and I just didn't want to tell anybody about the financial decisions that I wanted to make, because I felt like I was an adult now, and I regret that. So if you are thinking of getting a credit card, please don't. Like, just don't get a credit card. Or if you want to, please ask around. Make sure that you get enough information. So that's the first thing I regret doing. The second thing that I regret doing is I regret not doing enough research when it comes to insurance, because now I think I'm kind of stuck with an insurance company that is charging me so much every month, and I'm in the process of trying to find another insurance company. It's a lot, guys. It's very hectic. Like I mentioned in my previous video about buying your car, it's really important to find out information about insurance. So it's important to find information about insurance, not just for your car as well. There's a life insurance, there's a lot. So please do research on that as well. You need life cover. There's so many things that you need, so look into that. I didn't consider those things when I started. In fact, I was not interested in those things. And life is unpredictable. Anything can happen. Insure your car, insure certain things that you think are really important to you. But also, before you insure those things, research, because sometimes you might insure certain things and you find that you're only wasting your time. You're not even fully covered. Do you understand? When it's time for you to claim, you're not even getting the benefits that you're supposed to get. So it's very important to research on insurance. And yes, another thing that's very tricky about insurance is that when you're doing a lot of research when it comes to insurance, because they're giving out your financial information to all these different insurance companies, this can actually affect your credit score, because they are saying that you're actually looking for credit, you're looking for debt, I think, something like that. I'm not quite sure, but I do know that it does affect your credit score. So be very careful about it. And mostly, it's very important to ask people around. I know that sometimes we feel like, I'm not going to ask so-and-so. I'm not going to ask so-and-so. Ask your elders, ask people around, ask your colleagues. They can help you and they can give you information. Ask people who you can actually trust. So let's move on to the third thing, which I regret doing. Guys, I regret putting so much pressure on myself. I wish I understood that things take time. Everything is a process. So with me, when I first started working, guys, when I saw my salary in my bank account, I was like, wow, I'm making money and this is a lot of money. I want to buy this, I want to do this, I want to get that. You know, I just wanted to do everything all at once. And little did I know that Putting pressure on yourself is just not going to help you. Another thing that's very problematic about us is that we like to compare ourselves with other people who are already far in life, and we're just thinking that they also got there overnight. So that is one thing that you need to stop doing as an individual. If you're doing that as well, don't put pressure on yourself. Things are going to happen when they should happen, and don't compare yourself with other people. So I remember when I got my first salary, I felt like this was quite a lot of money. I was excited. I was a varsity student. I was used to getting like 1,000 a month. Imagine. So how much am I getting now? I'm excited. Obviously my mind is going to go crazy. So I remember I had these certain plans. I wanted to do something. I wanted to extend. I wanted to start a project and all those kind of things. And obviously I started a little project at home. Oh my God, little did I know that things are expensive. Things are really, really expensive, especially like building and like all those kind of things, guys. It's a lot. You have to buy materials, you have to pay for labor. So if you are thinking about getting into a project, construction, building and all those kind of things, guys, think before you do that. And most importantly, save. Get different quotes from different people, and then you can start building your mama house or whatever the case may be. Please don't put too much pressure on yourself. Just because you're working now, all of a sudden you must build your mama house now. You must buy a car for your family. You must buy this for your aunt and uncle. No, don't put pressure on yourself. I know that we come from different families, and people from our families might put pressure on us, but take your time and do things at your own pace, because you're going to find that awusana mali. You're out there making people happy. You're out there trying to prove a point with, okay, when we are sebenza and it must show, you're going to be left with no money. So that is one thing I really, really regret, is trying to prove a point and putting pressure on myself. It's not worth it, guys. Don't do it. Another thing I regret, guys, is not sticking to my budget. I really, really regret this, guys, because I started very well. I would set a budget for myself. I'm not going to spend so much money. And now I'm in a situation where I just don't even know what a budget is anymore. And to be quite honest, whether you are a teacher, whether you are a nurse, or whatever the case may be, if you don't budget properly, you're going to find that you are broke at the end of the day. Before payday, you will be broke. It's a reality, and you don't want to find yourself borrowing money from other people. I'm not saying I'm perfect. I'm not saying I can manage my finances. I'm sharing my real experience that I have been broke because I did not budget properly. As a full-time employee, I spent money, bought clothes, bought this, blah, blah, blah. Ah, man, I'll see that later. And then what? I'm out of money. So you need to have your priorities straight. You need to set your priorities. You need to make sure that you do things accordingly and don't do things to please other people. If there are plans that you need to make with your peers or whatever, and if you can't do that, if you can't maintain other people's standards, tell them that unfortunately I can't come. Don't force things and be spending money because manje everyone else is doing it. You'll be broke, okay? You will be broke, guys. It's a reality. We are living in an economy where everything is so expensive. The standard of living is very, very expensive in this country, and we need to be very realistic about certain things. And I'm not perfect. I'm still learning. I still make mistakes every single day, and it's so embarrassing to go to your mom and tell your mom that, I made a bad financial decision this month. Can you please help me out? I don't know what to do. Blah, blah, blah. It's very, very embarrassing. And with me, I'm a person who likes to take financial risks. Like, I take financial risks, guys. I've taken so many risks. I've done certain things that haven't yet paid off for me, but I've spent money on them. But I am hoping that those things are going to benefit me in future. And when you take certain financial risks, it does weigh on your finances. It does affect your expenses. It does affect things that you can pay for, things that you can no longer pay for. So guys, please make sure that you work around your budget. And I'm just sharing this from, from my experience, guys. It's hard. You need to budget. Otherwise, you will be broke. You will be broke. If I'm not like, don't force things, okay? And guys, the last thing I regret doing is trying to figure out everything at once. It's like, it's impossible. You will never know everything, and it's okay to make mistakes. And I just figured that you need somebody who you can talk to. If you have a mom, if you have a brother, a father, a sister, somebody who's close to you, guys, please do not be afraid to talk. Do not be afraid to ask, guys. Do not be afraid to talk, because it's very, very important. It's very important. Ask. Don't try to figure things out on your own, going to the bank and getting a loan on your own, not asking about it, going to buy certain things, not even asking around, Uguti, why do I need this? How is it going to help me? Guys, it's good to ask. It's very good to ask. Don't try to figure things on your own. Don't try to figure things out at once. Like, don't try to get a car, buy a house, buy new clothes, buy this and that. It's too much. You will not manage, guys. You will not manage. It's a lot. Don't put too much pressure on yourself like that. It's just not gonna work. You're gonna find yourself being depressed and very stressed out. Don't do that, guys. Yeah, things are going to unfold the way they should, and you don't have to stress about that. And remember that everything has its timing. So guys, please relax, take care of your finances, look after yourself. Guys, I still have a lot of problems when it comes to taking care of my finances. I'm learning every single day. Like, you know, when you grow up, you really want to do certain things on your own. You don't want to always ask around and all that, but it's good to make your own decisions, but also ask around for advice, ask around for information, and you will make a decision based on that. I'm not saying people should make decisions for you. No, ask around and make a good decision. And yeah, guys, adulting is tough, but we will get through this. It is what it is, and I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Do let me know about your regrets in the comment section below. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.